So welcome to another video, guys. In this video I'm gonna be talking about the latest One Piece manga chapter, and boy oh boy is it amazing. So let me tell you right away, I'm in a hotel room and the AC is very loud, so I apologize for that, but I hope it doesn't get in the way of the video. Let's get into it. So basically the latest One Piece chapter, it's just a continuation of all the fighting, all the good action. Sanji with that kick, that was an amazing kick. And now we definitely know that Sanji is on par with the Gorosei, so props to Sanji. I was doubting him for a while now, but no, Sanji is still him. And that kick was beautiful, man. And there was this scene with Bonnie where she became a huge giant. I still don't know how Bonnie is doing all of this. I mean, people say it has to do with Joy Boy, that he can affect people like that, people that believe in him anyways. But how is Luffy affecting everyone else? I mean, she just grew huge like Luffy did when he fought Kaido, so how does that work? Does Luffy's Devil Fruit affect other people that are around him and not just him? When it's awakened anyway, so that's a really nice Devil Fruit to have, because imagine an army with Luffy leading it and then people can do what he does. That would be crazy. But then I have to ask myself, how did Joy Boy lose the war 800 years ago if he had that kind of power, if he was the original Sun God? How did he lose if he can influence people like that? So I have a question mark. There's many question marks. I mean, we got to know some things, but now I have a lot more questions than answers. So yeah, that's One Piece for you. But basically the bomb that Vegapunk had left us was that one of two things, but he didn't mention the other thing. The one thing he mentioned is that the world is gonna sink.
What?
Or it's gonna be under the ocean, which is a really question mark moment. It's a what the fuck moment, because what the actual fuck? What do you mean the world's gonna sink? But again, it makes sense. Past events kinda influence or indicate that the world did sink before, or at least a part of it. And here are a few of them, like a few of the things that we can take out of it, right? P.S. guys, that's one of the two things. I just really wonder what the other thing is. Is it as extreme? Because like, what the hell? So basically, I think that the world sunk 800 years ago as well. It kind of makes sense that this is not the first time the world was submerged, or, you know, maybe the ancient kingdom back in the day, the one where maybe Joy Boy ruled, probably met its fate like that as well. It sunk under the ocean, which sucks. And another question that I have is, can devil fruits survive underwater? Because up to now I believe I've never seen a devil fruit submerged underwater. We know once a user eats a devil fruit they can never swim again. But does that affect the devil fruit differently? If you put the devil fruit in water, seawater, will it disintegrate? Will it die? I don't know, but more questions, right? Because if the world was submerged 800 years ago, I'm pretty sure a lot of devil fruit were submerged underwater as well and met their end. Maybe. But yes, to the references. There are many references that back this theory up, that the world was submerged already. The first one and the most obvious one, the Noah, the ship, the giant ship, the Noah's Ark. It's a big reference to the Bible, Noah and his ark, where he had to create a giant ship, put every kind of animals on it, and some humans as well, his family. And there was a big flood, aka another flood right now. The world is gonna sink, the One Piece world anyway. But what's causing it? I really want to know. Water 7. We've known about this since Water 7 with the Aqua Laguna, where they state that every year it's been getting worse and worse. The water levels are rising every year, which backs this theory up. Vegapunk knows what he's talking about. The world is gonna sink. Zunisha's another reference, because I mean, it's a giant elephant walking around the world in the ocean, and Zunisha doesn't get consumed by the ocean because it's like way too big. So there's that as well. And of course, every living member of the Roger Pirates, well, not every single one of them, but most of them hinted at this as well. Let's take Shanks, for example, which is the most obvious one. Even though he didn't go to Laugh Tale, I believe, because he stayed behind with Buggy, he has a crew of non-Devil Fruit users only. Why would he do that? I mean, it makes sense now, but You know, why would he do that? There's also Crocus, which we met way in the beginning of One Piece. Where does Crocus live? He lives inside a whale. On an island inside a whale. Don't ask me how that works, but it works. And then, of course, he lives inside a whale. A whale can't sink. It's already in the water, so there you have it. Crocus is another one. And the last one I have is Rayleigh. I mean, what does Rayleigh do for a living? Rayleigh coats ships so that they can survive underwater. Which would make sense, because Rayleigh's a good guy and he would want to help a lot of people. So he coats them ships so that people can survive underwater for a while. Which... mind blown. But again, main questions I have after this chapter. Why is the world sinking? What is causing it? And is the world, like the ground, going under, or are the water levels rising? Because then you would have two different answers. So honestly, I can't think of anything right now that would make sense. I mean, what could it be? I know that when Imu destroyed that island, the water levels rose like 1 or 10 meters, something like that it was. So that could be an option if Imu's been going around destroying a lot of islands left and right. Of course the water level would rise, but I don't think it would rise enough to sink the whole world. So I really think something's causing it. Maybe one of the ancient weapons. Poseidon would be the best bet, but Shirahoshi's not that kind of person or mermaid. So what's actually causing it? We really don't know at this point. I'm pretty sure Oda's gonna drop another bomb on us in the next chapter. I really hope he does. So yeah, what could it be? But that's gonna be it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it so far into the video, please leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about the whole One Piece situation right now. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm also gonna put up another link where I talk about Luffy's true dream. Take a look at that as well. Take care, guys.